It does. Interesting. Okay. Movement, eulogy, and all the other excerpts from the drowning machine contain heavy references to real death, suicide, self-harm, suicide, ideation, and a number of other dark themes. If you are sensitive to any of the above material, please tread carefully. Drowning Man is a true story. You've been warned, everyone. You have been warned. Why does this run like this on OVS is what I want to know. See that? It's not. Why does this run so bad? This is running amazing on my computer. OBS, please. Maybe it's just the area. Alright, let's head on down. It's dark down there, kiddo. Okay. You know, I didn't want to go down there anyways. There's notes everywhere. Do another casket, I can't. The lingering sounds like too long. Okay. If I don't turn too much, I guess they took down the old swing sets. The lingering, persistent cough sounds like too long of a drag, tastes like ragged purging, feels like silent, exhaling screaming. Oof. There's another note over there. Haven't slept in days. All those nights I drove you home early. I shouldn't have known. I should have known, sorry. Whispers of a Ross screams like the... Oh. Interesting. We're gonna play through all of this even if it is kinda... a little laggy. Now I take the back. Oh. And now I take the back roads home. There's a dead guy here, guys. Oh, he's just napping. He's just napping. Okay. What's over here? Okay, never mind. It's okay. You'll be fine. Hide the hurt. You promised. You owe it to him. Oh, I could definitely just walk off the map. I just wanted to see. Oh, you promised. Okay, that makes me sad. Okay. We're just gonna... yeah. Everything is fine. Left mouse button to interact.
Today I'm here in front of you to
Oh.
read words I was hoping I'd never have to write. I'm not sure if I'll be able to get through them, but for his sake I damn well have to try. These words might be rough for some, but I promised him I'd say them. Monday morning, I woke up to the news I had been praying not to hear the night before. Charlie Schultz, the brightest star in my life, had passed away. I spent several days convinced this was all a bad dream I'd wake up from with time, with a hole torn in my heart, but sadly I've had no such luck. I've spent several days trying to find a singular event, some defining moment in my friendship with him that could capture everything he meant to me, but no single experience with him could ever show you what it was like to have him in your life. No words could ever encompass the boundless creativity and artistry of the things he created. No words could ever explain the endless late nights and inside jokes and philosophical conversation, the laughter, the tears. No words could ever encompass the bottomless support and love he had for the people he cared about. Though he may not have seen it himself, Charlie was a warrior. The fears and burdens and sorrow he experienced in his life would crush even the strongest among us. Charlie held the weight of the world on his shoulders, but if you so much as frowned within a mile of him, he wouldn't hesitate for a single second to drop everything he was doing to come to your rescue. Charlie may not have known it, but he was our rock, and we did all we could to be his. But pain is incomprehensible, and his fight has ended. So in honor of his fight and the joy he brought into our lives, I ask all of you only one thing. Today let us bury the body of the daughter, granddaughter, niece, and sister who never quite was. Let us lay to rest his fears and pain and regret. Let us mourn the parts of him that never were. And let us remember and rejoice in the light of the son, grandson, brother, and friend Charlie truly was. His dry wit and boundless creativity, the good times and the bad. Let us remember the warrior, inspiration, and absolute gem of a human being that is Charlie Schultz, because a little bit of that man lives on inside each and every one of us. Rest in peace, kiddo. I'm so proud to have called you my friend.
Wow. Eulogy. Is there any more? I think that's it for this one. Oh, it's coming soon. During a period of grief, sometimes it's better to fight your way to the surface. Trying desperately to breathe again, sometimes it's safer to sink beneath the waves. Wonderlust contains excerpts from the poem Break It Down, written by Charlie, provided before his passing. So he was a writer. So this is the same as before. Lots of suicide talk. So if that makes you uncomfortable, please leave. Thanks. But I feel a need to play through this, so. Wandering around the store, crying, just scaring the customers. Fucking weirdo. Well, we know what happens if you fall off the map, so we're not gonna do that again. Let's just keep walking. So these were poems that he wrote. Charlie. Oh, there's a ARG connected to it. A QR code. Cheer up, bud. It's the first snow of the winter. Hasn't snowed at all, and it's February. Aren't you excited? Why aren't you excited you love this? This is your favorite part of the winter. When everything is still. And the snow soaks up the sound. I'm gonna read it when it's full. Oh! Jesus Christ, train. What happens? Jesus Christ. Train got me, guys. Let's go down here. Not knowing how you must have. Every night I see you there. In that 2-person dorm. Alone. Left to sit there for 3 whole days. With that second-hand empty bed frame. Stood up against the wall. The flies crawling in. Hey. Alright, well obviously I wasn't meant to go that way. Let's go down. Oh, he's still breathing. Hello, can I help you, please? Wait, no. He's still breathing. No. There's nothing. Alright. Let's keep going. Of course I wandered. Into the snow, no jacket required. White drawings, streaks of red across the skin. The ambulance. Road raw from the sea salt. Unfeeling. You had to know it couldn't stand to lie there. Wrapped in your burial shroud. Boring holes in the black of my hand. I'm allowed to explore. I'm allowed to explore. I'm gonna explore. I want to see everything this game has to offer. What's in here? What's in that room? Okay. Oh, I don't like the noises. This is a horror game. You know, after this one, I'm gonna pause and I'm gonna see if I can change something about the FPS. What do I need to get an ATM? Okay. Pulling my teeth, pulling my gums, baring my teeth, a fish on a hook, a deer in the headlights, being born, being used, being dead, pinching the candles, kissing the flame, the ecstatic birthing boy, the complaint, hospital patient, it's there. It's not, it's gone, making a mess, spitting it out. A tangle of yarn, a selfish little toddler. They come, they promise, they leave. If you guys want to dig deeper, there is a QR code right there. Time to get out of here. Okay. Okay. Here now. Oh gosh. I thought that was a body. I freaked out for a second. I see that train's moving very fast, but oop, I will take a seat. That's bullshit. You never brought that to me. Where the fuck were you going to go? Home? No destinations were worth the price. Of the space in between. You stayed in that bench until they found you. Scared shitless. In the snow. Alone. Wanderless. An excerpt from the drowning machine. Okay. Let's go. See what the next one is. I tore out my fingernails waiting to hear from your voice. I keep telling myself that the blood maybe missed that call. Freefall contains excerpts from the poem Selfish, written by Charlie, provided before his passing. This is tough. Again, suicide. Lots of suicide talk in this, so if you're not comfortable with that. Oh, gosh. Trees are upside down. I found a nest of birds huddled together in the corner of the porch overhang of our family home. It was spring, and the newborn babies had to eat. Insistent chirping was the wind, but the birds in the nest were so cute. Hey, have you heard from Charlie? No, why? He sent me something weird. I haven't heard from him since Friday. I'm getting worried. Press scroll wheel to scroll. Okay. Okay. One morning, the chirping was different. Tiny bird with no eyes to see had fallen from its home. Screaming from hell from the pavement below. As we all know, you're not supposed to touch the baby bird. It lifted to wait for its mother. Oh. But night fell, and the bird's cries for help went unheeded. Now weak from exhaustion, I did what I could to keep it from harm, trying desperately to bring it closer to its home. I fear I may not have sealed its fate. It was fun at first, the brush of wings. Okay, stop. Between the words, the brilliance of the light. Sunlight lingered on his lips, danced in his smile, radiated from his eyes. A heavenly gleam that seemed to blot out the endless ocean. The lilting swallow melody that covered the notes of my own swan song. Did he jump from a roof? From a door? I mean, window? Oh, I don't like those noises. The next day, the baby mother was motionless. It's sick with fluids splayed out. I don't like the noises. Across the stark white where it laid, the baby never stood a chance. I'm starting to be really worried. He usually doesn't disappear for this long. He can't be gone for real this time. I can't do this without him. James lives on the same campus. I'll ask him to go knock on Charlie's door. He left a note on our server saying he could split up his stuff when he's gone. Tell your friend to fucking hurry. Oh, gosh. I laid an impasse and saw it yearn to live. She wanted to see it reunited with his family. I could have stand there to hear the cries when she discovered it, crying out for its own mother. I did what... I didn't see that. Gosh. This is terrible. I was suddenly the only person on Earth, the only person in this garden of weeds, thoughtlessly, autonomously grabbing at the rose that called it to me. Thinking it was normal, it was beautiful. When my blood fell on the petals because it was his color. And how could that be wrong? Cupid's bow bent and slung those words into my bloodstream, I love you. When it comes to lies, the heart-shaped arrow kills just the same as the spade. And sometimes the anger consumes me. In memoriam, I laid the baby in rest in the garden, behind the bushes, out of sight. I thought it had been done a favor. Maybe the mother would finally come to her sickly child. Maybe it would have still had a chance. It's going so fast. I tried... Okay. Anything to escape the memory of its cries. But the chirping wouldn't stop. No matter where I tore, hid behind the screams would never stop. A double-headed snake with no eyes, thrashing blindly, purposely teeth bared, because 5 years ago I was murdered. Or maybe I wasn't. Is it murder if I provide the knife and let him into my home? Crystal clear, the sun's rays can sear a brand of foolishness into a virgin skin. But it always happens as a warm, familiar glow. My life, it seems, is controlled by a single letter of the alphabet. Faith, fall, face, flight, fail, freeze, forget. Just keep going. Understood. Racked with the guilt of desperation, I took one last look. The chirping had stopped, the wailing had only just begun. Oh, I'm not. Maybe it would have been better if it passed along long ago. I'm not touching anything, by the way. I'm being moved. Swarming mass of biting ants. The agonizing screams of a baby in pain. Oh. And a family of birds, now silent. He jumped. Free fall. He jumped. go to the next one. Coming soon, coming soon. Okay. That's all. That's all that's left. Or at this very moment. We will come back to it when it's finished. Alright. Thank you all so much for watching The Drowning Machine. If you enjoyed, smash like and subscribe, you know? If you ever are sad or depressed or having issues, you always have someone to talk to. No matter where you are, who you know. Just remember that. Look forward to more videos. Thanks.